I'll put it together in my head, man. Yeah, man, I got some good times, man. Yeah. Y'all see what's going on, man. American Dream Radio. I told you we don't do nothing but legendary talk here. To the left of me, my right, your left. I'm not sure. This ain't Cool Trev. But we see to the left of me, man, Cortez is in the building, man.
What's poppin'?
Battle rap legend, man. I'm appreciating you just poking your head through here. And,
no doubt.
You know, I was messing with you off air a little bit, man. And I said, you know, I'm a all-night type of person. And when I got a chance to talk with you as soon as you walked in, I was like, yo, you was up all night, like moving and working, and I'm checking your live and all that other Johns, and I'm like, yo, boy ain't go to sleep. Who else don't go to sleep?
Oh, man.
You sleep less than me. Like, that's hard to, I don't see that too much.
We sleep when we die, man. Like, that's how I look at shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you got to be able to seize those moments when the people are interested in you, when you got that attention, you have to seize it. You can't just chill. You can't be easy. Because it's hot. It's hard to get hot again.
Yeah, it's almost
hard to get hot.
Yeah.
In general, so it's hard to get hot again. So it's like, you know what I mean? Like, just really like in the last year, Cortez has just been rebranding everything, pushing everything much more forward with music, battles. So it's like, honestly. Like,
yeah, I'm the same way.
Sessions last night. First one started at 10. Second one started at 2.
Can I slide that?
Brooklyn, one in Harlem.
I'm going to say it because I felt like you put it out there, but I seen, I think, Bodega or something like that. Yo, I need my hands on that, man. I got a good engineer. I got a DJ here. I need to. It came on with the little salsa. I mixed the sun in the beginning.
Yeah,
I was
this
like,
shit crazy. This shit crazy.
I told you I don't miss nothing, man.
We had we did that hook the other day. It's crazy because Smack opened up a studio in the city.
Nice.
And shout out to my man Africa. He got this crazy producer. Son's actually like Grammy nominated, but he's on the come up. His name is One Delivery Boy. So he played that beat, and right as soon as he played it in the studio, I freestyled the hook right there. Niggas went crazy. So we had laid it down, but we never had got the bounce. So we just had the session. So yesterday when I got the studio, I said, yo, we got to knock this out. Boom. Bounced it out. Tracked out the hook. So I'm going to put the verses to it. Yeah.
I'm going to be honest with you. I think that, I don't know what you're pushing, but.
Now that one.
Like,
that's the,
I was about to say, I know what I heard.
Like when I get out of here, I'm gonna finally get some sleep.
Yeah.
And then I'm gonna start right into that tonight.
Yeah, I was about to say when I heard that one.
You got the hook down. You just gotta put.
Oh, the hook is OD. Okay. Yeah, the hook is OD. And once I heard it, you know, when sometimes when you hear, I don't know if any of y'all artists, but like when you hear it something, sometimes you have to lay it down right there, or you gonna forget it. That whole melody, I just went voice noted it. He was going crazy. Everyone else was going crazy. I was like, all right, we got to get this one.
Nice.
You know what I mean? So then I laid it down. But we never had the bounce. We just took the session. So when I got to the studio last night, remember I had like 3 battles this month.
Yeah.
So I ain't never get no chance to bounce it out. Yesterday, got to the studio. That was the first objective. That, and then I had knocked out a record with Jacquay last night.
Question, shout out to Jacquay, who was at this awards ceremony too. Who was your who'd you battle last?
I just battled Twerk or Summer Madness.
Okay.
That was a surprise battle. Me and Mav did the 2-on-2 on Smack.
I seen that one.
I like those 2-on-2 joints. That's creative.
Yeah,
it came up with that. That
it's
shit
fun.
hard.
It's fun. Yeah, like it's much different, and it's like an all-star game. Like you feel what I'm saying? It's four known battlers. It's wild fun. It's wild different from writing from a regular battle too. So
y'all did the Jamaican scheme on the
nasty
2-on-2.
Nasty work
right there. I was like, oh, don't do that to the boy. I definitely like the whole Jamaican scheme.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Like we didn't even have to like rap bars, like it was like all incorporated, so it's fun. You know what I mean? You got your personalities up there, and you give the fans a little bit of intrigue with stuff like that. So it's cool.
Well, we got you here, man. I appreciate you coming again. I know you're moving around the city doing 100 different things, man, but we definitely appreciate having you here. And like I said, you got anything going on as far as the music, please get it up to us so we can make sure we playing it.
Oh, I'm going to flood y'all emails
I was about
as soon as I get out of here.
Yeah, flood that. This is going on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 12 to 2, so let's make sure we support who support us.
Nah, definitely.
You walk through this door, trust me, every bit of your music will be played and getting it on and supporting what you're behind. Speaking of supporting what you're doing, I know you got a battle coming up. I'm a little excited about this with this gentleman by the name of Head Ice. I'm a fan of both of y'all. Yeah, I am, man. I think it's gonna be.
Who you think won the first one?
I'm see
exactly. That's all I need to know.
This is where the pressure starts because I just told him. I said I went back because I sort of heard what he said. Then I went back.
Notice there ain't no round 3 up though. Notice round 3 is only on World Star.
Okay, yeah, because
World Star still got it.
I was in YouTube digging last night. I went back. I watched that one. I watched the T-Rex one. I felt like you 2-1, at least 3-0 T-Rex. I don't know what the argument. I watched the argument after. But
let me ask you, how do they judge these battles? Because coming from a fan perspective, when you watch it, all right, I'm sitting at home on the car, like, He got that.
Let me tell you. All right, let me ask you a question first. You ever watch a battle, think somebody won, then go back and watch it, and you have a completely different.
That's the thing. Yeah, I have.
Well,
I have that.
That's why with battle, we don't judge. Like once you at a certain level, if you're on URL, King of the Dot and stuff, we're not judging those battles because for the simple fact that first off, most of us have our own fan bases. They don't fuck with us for what we do. You know, now it's more or less like, yo, I like Westbrook because he just don't care. He goes to the hoop all day. And then some niggas be like, I fuck with Kyrie because his handle. So now it's the same thing with battlers. Oh, I fuck with Cole because of the wordplay. Oh, he's Spanish. Oh, he talk the real shit. Oh, I fuck with this guy because he got schemes or whatever. You know what I mean? So they don't judge. But the key to it is when you have those battles that are just like debatable, we all go to the barbershops. We all nail salons. Kids is in school, in high school, arguing. What, you crazy? My man won. What you talking about? Like, it creates that whole energy and makes people go back and watch it and go back and watch it. It makes people passionate about it. So I think if we started judging on a major scale, it would take it back a little bit because then people would just be like, oh, nah, someone.
So it's no
one's going to watch it again.
So it's no judging at all. Because I, like you said.
Well, for the chain,
after I watch that's what I was about to get to.
I watch a battle and then I'm arguing with my brother like, nah, son.
But I think on Smack.
But for this one on King of the Dot does have a judge battle when it goes for their chain.
That's why I'm excited about
And that's what me and Ice is battling for.
That's what I'm excited about this battle.
Ice is the champion at King of the Dot.
Okay.
I'm probably the hottest on King of the Dot right now, streak-wise. Like, the last 2 years, like, everyone I battled from Sharon, Big K, Arsenal, B-Dot, Daylight, it's like bang, 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 bang. So they sitting there like, yo. And I beat 5 ex-champs throughout my whole tenure on King of the Dot.
Before all about it was strictly just Smack to me. Because I remember buying Smack DVDs.
I mean, Smack is the biggest one.
Right. And
I would say it goes.
I'm going to tell you one thing. The event with me and Ice, that was Lions Den, right? That was supposed to be for HBO.
Yeah.
That was a big thing. If you know, Big Daddy Kane was there, Rakim, everybody was there. Styles P, Redman. The reason why everybody was there because it was supposed to be for HBO. That event happened at Black Star.
Okay, I remember.
That event, everybody closed. What's that, 7th? What's that, 7th?
Yeah, 7th.
The whole street was closed. They had needed police people, and they put the TV in the corner of 135th and Lenox or whatever.
Something crazy.
And people were just in the street watching it. That shit became so big. That's why Smack said, oh, I got to start URL. This shit is back. Yeah. Because Smack had stopped with the DVDs.
Right, because I remember the original battles was at on 125th in front of the State Building.
Yeah, when he battled Jay Mills, when Moon battled Mills and all that. So when Smack seen that, Smack was like, okay, I got to come back out with something. And that's when they created URL. Right. So right after that is the URL event with Math and Rex, me and X Factor and all that. And that's what started the whole thing. So that event with me and Ice is actually like very key to making Smack come back.
We gotta get Smack up here too, cause Smack is definitely the originator.
Smack in Hawaii right now.
I just know because I would just know like, he was the originator of the whole battle thing. Cause I remember
I feel like he was the first one to give it a
and now everybody got a platform.
But what he did, I mean, it's smart. I mean, he was getting interviews with BMF when no one knew what BMF was.
I remember.
He was doing all that, and then he just saw that battle at the end. It became, I don't know about y'all, but I used to skip everything and watch the battle first, and the battle would be the last thing on the DVD.
Right.
When you see that and you realize that that's what the people want, you have to give them that. And it was so raw at the time, you know what I mean? You got to realize they ain't really mixtapes no more. You want to hear bars, you're going to go search a battle.
YouTube, that's
You're not really going to go for like the XXL freshman. You're not even going to watch these ciphers as much no more when somebody's up at this because you know bars is lacking. But you know if you watch a battle, you're going to get nothing but bars. So, you know, and you realize this. Everybody got ADD nowadays. Songs is a minute and 30 seconds. Songs is a minute and 30, and we got to stand on that stage, 2,000, 3,000 people with no beat, no DJ, no nothing. I say, yo, and have everybody quiet and have everybody listen. So in order to do that in this day and age and how shit is, it's crazy. Like, you get what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy, but it's a rush. Like,
speaking of something crazy, man, I know you're a New Yorker, Brooklyn. Shout out to the whole Murder Ave gang and everything like that, man. Are you paying attention to this American Dream Radio? We talk about sports. I can't let you get out of here without this. Paying attention to the Knicks, trades, anything happening?
I'm a very Knicks.
Who your team first?
Listen, first off, I'm an OKC fan now.
I told you it was gonna happen, Trey.
Nobody from Brooklyn like the Nets.
Don't you start that today.
I'm a day one New York Knicks fan. Fuck the Nets.
No, exactly.
It ain't even like a question for me. Like I know everything about the Knicks, boy. Like
I believe you. My man is the same way.
But let me tell you something. Let me tell you what frustrates me about my New York Knicks.
Are you a Knicks fan fully, or are you a Carmelo fan?
No. Knicks
you say you OKC now.
I actually just want to see Melo win, and I actually feel like
he's definitely
gonna go. Took pennies. I mean, they got a squad.
Enes Kanter.
Let me tell you something. Going to OKC first off. That starting five is one of the best starting fives. They are going to give the Warriors a run. They're going to give the Warriors a run for their money because
Melo and the big guy.
Yeah, if you realize, if you realize, KD and Westbrook almost eliminated the Warriors 3-1. They was up.
Right.
Melo, PG, and Westbrook is not gonna be a tough.
So I want to make sure we got this right on the record now.
Even if the Warriors do beat them, which they could beat them, chemistry.
No, it's gonna be.
But it's gonna be a 7-game series.
Right. It's not gonna be an easy one.
Golden State is not sweeping to the finals like they did.
Nope.
Okay.
They're not doing that.
Yeah, I thought you were getting a prediction.
They're not.
I was about to.
Now, as far as my Knicks go,
your Knicks is horrible.
We fucked that package up all the way.
Last place.
Let me tell you something. They didn't get Dennis Smith. Dennis Smith is killing out the lottery. We could have drafted him. He go to Dallas. Son is dropping like 22, 23 in the fucking.
Gonna be an all-star at least by next year.
The Knicks are horrible all around, from the GMs to the players.
First off, Kristaps, KP is gonna be the GOAT though.
That's it.
He's gonna be the GOAT.
Okay.
But they need to bring people around him because
don't they got Beasley
he's in his
now?
last year. Yeah, nobody cares.
Yeah,
He's
exactly.
But KP, if KP
Shout
don't
out to
see
Michael Beasley.
Let me tell you something.
Beasley was out in a bar. They signed him at the bar.
They found him. He just came in for a pickup game.
You still play ball?
Beasley,
Okay, come. We need
nice.
you.
We love Beasley.
We need you.
This kid, man. Stop it.
He gonna get
look this year, y'all.
I pay your tab and hear your contract.
If the Knicks fuck that package up this year and don't do something,
he's out of here.
He's gone.
He's out of here.
He'll fuck around and go to OKC.
He is.
He already stuck his neck out for Melo against Phil Jackson.
Year.
I wouldn't be surprised.
You know who?
Like, yo, I'm going over there and get this chicken.
Tim Hardaway Jr. is like, damn.
Yeah,
damn.
He came back. That was the crazy.
He came back probably because he thought.
I was about to say, he got about 70 million.
Because Carmelo, he thought Carmelo was going to stay. Nobody saw this coming but you. I thought Melo was going to be a New Yorker forever.
He wasn't on stickers. If you walk in the Garden,
they erased him from the program. They did that 3 weeks ago. That's
I haven't been to the Garden
in so long. They knew he was never going to be there.
They knew.
Like, if you went on the internet, he wasn't on the... He was gone already.
Yeah, he wasn't in the commercials or MSG.
Promoting
New York,
it with
I see. I didn't pay attention.
Gone. Season start October 3rd.
You walk in the Garden, there's not one picture of Melo, and that was before the trade. There was not one picture.
He was never gonna be here.
Disrespectful, son.
He was never gonna be here.
They act like he.
Did you see that ESPN list?
What, when he was like ranked 60
something?
Oh yeah,
like
we're
about 63 players ahead of him.
Melo about to shut a lot of people up with that. He's a spot shooter now. He gonna let Westbrook run the whole shit, and he just gonna catch and shoot. It's gonna be nasty. Son,
if Melo cut his hair, then he gonna be a Knicks player.
Just keep a hoodie.
He just hoodie Melo, just keep the hoodie on the whole time, man.
That's it.
Shout out to Melo.
I can't wait for him for OKC to play the Lakers because he's gonna bust LeVar Ball's ass.
Yo, let me tell you, LeVar,
just for that rating.
I mean Alonzo, right?
Yeah,
Alonzo. There we go. We go through this all the time.
Tell you something, Alonzo is gonna be fire. But his pop talk so crazy.
That he got a target.
Steph.
Target.
Oh, they're going to bust
Damian,
his ass.
Harden.
Wall. Harden.
Target.
Westbrook. Kyrie.
Best game of
they are all going to drop 50 on him. Just to humble him a little bit. Just be like, yo, chill.
It's not even him. And he's not even talking. His pops is doing the talking.
His pops talk so crazy. Niggas is going to, I'm telling you right now, especially Lillard and Wall. I know, you just know they just like,
how would you handle that, I guess, in battle rap terms? Let's say somebody, one of your mans was talking crazy. Uncle, pops, brother, whatever, but you got to go battle this boy.
Because y'all do have entourages.
You got to go out.
I'm just saying, like, all right.
That's his pops. Yeah, but he just got to know he going to take them L's right now. Like, they are going to finish him. Then niggas will give him, niggas will let him rock after like the second, third game of the season where he's.
But that first time they see him?
Oh, everybody's first game is pork chops, boy. I'm telling you, boy. They gonna finish him.
I'm gonna play 2K today just to try it out.
He not strong enough yet.
But that's the new league. The new league ain't built for this. They too skinny. They want the money. They want the fame.
Injuries.
Yeah, they knees ain't right. They coming in hurt.
I told everybody with my basketball eye, man, he'll be about Jason Kidd somewhere in that
He's not even gonna be that.
I think he's gonna be I think he's gonna be a Jason Kidd.
But a little bit more athletic, but in that pocket of game, that's what you're going to see.
I think it's more like he's kind of like Penny, but I don't know if he's going to be as dominant as
That's what I'm saying. That's why I sort of lowered it to like Jason Kiddish.
I'm trying to figure out who else had passes that was like
Stockton,
that wasn't like crazy.
Brandon Roy, when he first came into the league, his first couple years.
He might be a Billups. He might be like a Billups type of thing, but a little bit flashier.
You know they're gonna. You know what I was thinking.
His shot is nasty.
Yeah, his shot is nasty, but the form is to me is too slow.
So I'm saying niggas is gonna be stripping him a little bit. Like when that
that retarded, all around and shoot.
He shoot like that. He's wild trash.
Wow.
Calling your man.
He won't be at your next battle.
He trying to play me all week. That's why he's quiet right now.
I'm a mess with. I seen you on.
So you play ball too then?
Yeah, I play ball. I'm a little washed right now, but I play ball.
I don't play. It's too hot.
Trevor ain't doing nothing in basketball.
No, let me tell you. I played ball in high school. I tried out for the team and all that, but I only did it for the girl. Like, it wasn't fam. Let's go do this 3-on-3
I was really on my bullshit. Like in high school, I was in my son right now, he in 8th grade. Son already like
seen him with the ball in his hand,
dropping like 20 a game in the little junior high.
Nice.
Okay. He getting his assists up. I just put him in the AAU shit. So like he's on it right now. But my son live uptown, so nigga, he'll go to school, go home, do his homework, go all the way up to Riverside, boom, and poop with the ball.
Shout out to
with the bigger
Riverside,
dudes.
Oh yeah, Riverside
every day. So I'm like, damn, let me go up there and pull up. I pull up to the park. Everybody know him. They ain't even know who I was. Everybody just knew him. I'm like, oh, all right.
That's what Homicide was working out when you see him in summertime inside the Riverside Church. That's exactly what it was like working out. So shout out to him.
Like I don't be in Harlem.
Well, I mean,
you on your bullshit.
Me personally, yeah. This one here, Trev ain't doing no basketball.
You gotta invite me. I'll bring my son up here too. We get it right. I'm telling you. We try to get him right.
I'll do some training. We'll talk off the air about what you need me to do. Just trust me. I'll do the training. We'll get him right. Just send it to me for a couple days.
I will.
Absolutely, man. We'll talk off there, but definitely I would love to give him my little expertise there. I'm going to switch subjects in a second, but I need to talk to you about this NFL for a second while you're here.
Let's do it.
See what's going on. They recently on Sunday, everybody took a knee. Trev already went off the deep end 100 times. So hold on, I see him. He's shaking right now, but
catch me up though.
What right now NFL, Colin Kaepernick.
I know the situation.
Yeah.
Trust me, I know that. I'm saying catch me up on what he went on the deep
end
about.
Trev is more so feeling like, man, F that, they shouldn't play. They shouldn't even be out there playing. I more so feel like I'm sort of in between the two.
Not playing is a big thing.
See, but you have to.
Wait. I'm not. Let me. Not playing is huge because, first off, a lot of fans paid those $100 tickets or whatever. A lot of fans that are supporting what they're doing. Second off, I don't know if the players union or the GMs, right? Because it's two unions, right, in each league. That's a breach of contract with the television companies that they could affect the sponsors in a different way. But that right there will cause so many lawsuits. And, all right, you don't play a game. Now, you can't just come back next week, my nigga, and expect everything to be different. If you don't play one game, you can't not play the whole season.
But you got to look at it like this, though.
And to be honest with you, that right there is a big thing. But I was actually thinking about this the other day. A lot of times when they have the bargaining agreements and they do the lockouts, they was doing that over bread, right? Like players.
Right, exactly.
So I don't know what's the route or like if they have to warn ahead of time or something. I don't really know the politics on that or how that works.
Well, let me help everybody.
But I know they can't just say, oh, everybody came to the stadium, we're not playing. I know they can't do that. Now, if they do a form type of thing where it's like, yo, look, man, we threatening to boycott if such and such, such and such. But what the fuck is going to change? What can change for them to play? Like, that's what I'm saying.
The thing is, there's
got to be an end result.
There's two different type of kneelings that was happening. Kaepernick kneeled for a totally different aspect of what happened Sunday. Kaepernick did police brutality, the racial tension. He been doing that for since last year. Yeah. They did it Sunday just because of what Trump said at that press conference
Yeah.
about not respecting the flag, you
Certain
SOBs
divisions.
and all that.
Yeah.
Cool. So now everybody gonna say, you know what? Now we're going to kneel because of what you said, right? This dumbass Ray Lewis talking about he not kneeling, he was praying. What are you praying for? You know what I'm saying? So my thing was not to kneel, but to not play. And I understand what you're saying about lawsuits
He's being sarcastic,
and money. Because in your contract you have to play a certain
I was about to say,
amount
let
of
me clear that
games
fact.
to
Let me
get
clear-
your
Realize
money.
there's a lot of players that don't make millions though.
No,
Yeah, let me
I
clear
get
this
that.
On that
Nah,
minimum salary.
No, and I
that's
get that.
in
But let's
50th
just say,
Nigga, hold on
this is
one
my,
second.
hold on,
Hold on one
chill.
second.
Because on a minimum salary, let's say the minimal is $500,000.
Yeah.
These dudes, all right, they don't have no money management skills, but they from the hood. A lot of them from the hood where if you made $30,000 a year, you was able to survive off that. You telling me you can't?
Well, let me clear this up for
You
everybody.
can't go
Hold on.
back to the hood once you make.
No, I'm not saying you
Well, hold
can't
on,
go
hold on.
back to the hood,
That's-
but you
that
can't
makes it
you
worse.
can't survive off of $500,000 a year. You know what I'm
But
saying?
listen,
You know what
listen
I'm
to me.
But
Listen
they
to
won't
me.
make another 500,000.
Listen, let me explain this to y'all just as far as the contracts are concerned, and I know you might have had this experience before. If they breach their contract, meaning like if they do not play
and void the
on the day of the game, like for instance, if you do not show up at the event,
Okay.
you do not get paid. Hold on.
I'm not getting
And not
paid.
only that, their contract will be breached for the remainder of the season, meaning the owner now can say to you, your contract for $30 million has now been breached because you didn't hold up your end of the bargain. So if they decide they want to play one game, it's potential that now if the owner wants to pursue this, he can just say,
Fuck
guess
the whole
what?
thing.
Yeah,
Your contract's
but
over
also-
next. So
is
you're not
what
you're not
Trump-
giving up one
which
game.
Is what Trump
Once
really wants to
You're not giving up
happen.
one game. You could potentially be giving
up
up
the whole
the
season.
contract.
I'd say
Like whatever
give
the
it up.
5 years,
when
3
you make
years. like-
500,000, right? If you make 500,000 on an NFL contract, you don't have 500,000 right then and there. They giving you 20.
You get paid on the 1st
20.
and the 15th.
Yeah, like you
Like
get what I'm
anybody
saying?
else, you
I
just get a
got
big
paid,
number.
Let's just say I got
You do.
paid
Your contract's
$40,000
negotiated
a
just like
month.
that.
Huh?
I got paid $40,000 a month.
And then I took it all from you.
Yeah,
and then
but
you got to
let's
pay a
say
mortgage.
let's say
car
you just got a
note.
mortgage and you say, you know what, boom, I have a mortgage plan over the next 2 years because
you
my
get-
contract for the next season says I'm gonna make this much.
You're not
and
walking
by
away from
next
your mansion.
September I should make this, so I'll pay this house off, and you got all this shit. And
Now
then
you got a
cut
point.
your
I
legs
get it.
off. They're not gonna give you the rest of it. You'll just be stuck with that 40 bash, and that's
No, and I
It's a
and I
tough
get it.
thing to
It's
walk away
it's a
from.
real thin line here, but
But that's why I feel like he's attacking
There's
that
a-
because
there's
he
a-
wants to
you're right.
Take that money
attack
out there.
but
that
this
angle.
my morality still would have, like, our ancestors did it.
Listen, man,
So
I
we
appreciate
can't-
our
That's what I'm saying.
ancestors, but
they have to figure out. It's
Right.
not just about doing it. They have to figure out what the end route is. When people used to protest the buses and there was the bus
Right.
boycott or whatever, they knew that they was affecting change because
Right.
it was financially fucking up that system,
Right.
that company, and it would damage them. We have to figure out ways in order to impact. I think the way to impact is the sponsors. Attack
Money.
the sponsors where it's like, yo, you're putting money behind this when this person supports this. We won't do this. Pepsi, you know what? Fuck you.
But
Yeah.
We're going with ginger ale because ginger ale supports hurricane
Right now, and I
Irma,
get it.
and
Wherever
you
we
get what I'm
spend our
saying?
money.
Yeah, and then but you see, niggas be broke.
no, you
So niggas
right.
be like, damn, son, it's 4 Pepsis for $3 in the supermarket
Dad,
right
forget
now.
this, man.
You get what I'm
No,
saying?
and I-
So
and I
it's
get
fucked
all
up.
that. It's
But it has to be a
it's
real
just-
conscious effort.
Right, it's a real thin line there, and we, like I
OD.
said,
gotta get
the end result is really we all got to come together to figure out what is going to be the solution for us.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying they can't just not play.
Right.
Because they're gonna be like, all right, we ain't played, but all right, where's the end goal? You know what I
Right.
mean?
Because if you could come
When they
together and
boycott,
say,
the
I'm a
end goal is-
boycott and sit out to get some extra
Look
ones
what
on
they
my
did to
check,
Kaepernick, boy.
then
Look what they did to him. There's no reason why he shouldn't have a job.
So let me
Right.
ask you this before we segue out of here. I'm gonna throw to some music in a second, Ty. Let me ask you: are you actually going to watch the NFL? Or is 3 games in?
Nah.
I made the joke and
Nah,
said that
I don't.
not at all.
I
Nothing.
haven't watched it. I haven't watched
All
it.
right.
I was actually
Out of pick curiosity, a Giants fan. Who was your NFL?
I'm a
team?
Giants fan,
Okay.
but
We 0-3. I'll just update you.
yeah.
I got you. Don't worry about it. I got you. Man.
I heard-
I'm not watching. I was at somebody's house. They was watching.
I have
and I took
ESPN.
it in, but I'm not personally
I have
watching.
the ESPN app. I know. It's
Yeah,
sad.
all
It's
right.
sad.
I'm a Giants fan myself.
Mind you, they projected us to be like the best team.
It hurts right
Yeah,
now.
it's
Not that I'm
nasty.
watching, but if I heard that we was 0-3. That's all I got right there.
But
man.
you know, I mean, people start boycotting the ratings. I think the ratings are very down right now.
Yeah, they
they're
totally
low.
affected by it.
Yeah?
It's horrible.
Yeah, it's
horrible.
It's horrible, and it's dropping, especially with.
So a lot of people on that. See, New York. You ever been to like Texas?
Yeah.
You ever been to like
Ain't nothing to do.
Indiana?
And that's what they do there.
That these people work all week in order to relax to enjoy the football game on Sunday.
That's
like,
it.
Right.
like that's what it is. So
New York,
those are the
Miami,
towns-
LA, we could get away with it,
Yeah.
but
Like if
Middle
I go to
states.
Dallas and I see niggas ain't watching the Cowboys in Dallas, like Dallas is like a
there's
they're
something.
obsessed with
then
the
you
Cowboys.
know what's up.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So like when it gets to that, then I'll be like, oh yeah, they fucking up.
But
the
like
money.
anything else, I think it's going to start with the major cities, New York, LA, Chicago, and then whatever protests is starting here will probably end up.
See, but we're like,
moving out anyway.
even Texas is a major city because you could go watch
Dallas
a
is a rich
baseball
city,
game.
yeah.
Yeah, you could go watch a baseball game. They still good because they got money coming in.
Well, it's a
New
rich
York
city,
is
but it's
going to
not-
have money coming in. You got the Rangers, you got the Knicks, you got the Yankees, you got
It's
the
New York.
Mets, you got all of that. But when it comes to football and what's going on, it's just crazy. And I understand what you're saying, but we got to literally come together and say, like, all right, boom, we're not going to do this, and so this can happen. Just like they did with the lockout and the NBA for more money.
Y'all
Why
don't
would
really
you
look
need to
at
boycott
y'all don't really look at the fact that they're attacking something where it's probably the most integrated. Sports are the most integrated.
Yeah, and it brings people together.
Like it brings way more unity together than some churches, some religions. Like you understand, like you have
Sports,
black,
drugs, and music.
brown, Indian, yellow, all at one stadium. Then you'll have all those as players.
Right.
You understand, people working together. To attack that, you just have to look at the bigger picture. Like, why do you want to fuck that up?
It's not that you want to mess it up. I understood what Kaepernick was kneeling for. Because
No,
at
not
one
him. I'm
point,
talking about the fact that Trump makes it such a
Trump
big
is just
issue.
he's a
You know what I'm saying?
retard.
That's what we're going to do, y'all.
Trump knew the ratings had to get up.
Listen, man. Listen, shout out to you, Cortez, man. I appreciate you sticking in here for a segment. What I'm gonna do
appreciate
is take a break, throw on some music, man. I want to get back and jump into your journey.
Let's go.
Hold you on for a second. See if we can figure out exactly how you got this whole battle thing started. I need to know where this came from because I tried to battle rap for like 2 hours.
For real?
It didn't work.
Yo,
Didn't
look,
work.
man, you train my son, I got you.
I
You're
was
gonna
gonna write
have
me
one
some bar.
round for anybody by next week. You'll have one round.
You can
Just
write
for
me a battle, I don't
anybody.
care.
You
You
can
can write
spit
me
it
one.
to mad
Anything-
people, just one round. I'm gonna give you
That's
one
it,
clip.
man. I'm trying to go
Walk
viral
around
one way or
clip
the
like,
other.
what? What you said?
Let this thing go.
Yo,
right
hold
quick.
on. Yo.
But then you might have to write him another one, and somebody gonna want to battle him. Like,
See, we got to work this
if
out.
he walk in the
Trev.
street and he say that, somebody be like, "I got you."
Trev, stick with me. I'm telling you,
Listen,
we're
it's
going to go
even
viral.
exchange.
Trev.
It's even exchange.
Right.
That's what I'm gonna ask you, man. What you listening to right now, man, music-wise? What you bumping to besides yourself and that bodega? I ain't gonna let that go. Don't worry about it.
Yeah. Right now, I actually was gonna get on the Rhapsody joint. I didn't get to listen to it yet. A lot of people said that's a dope album.
Dope.
Honestly, the 444 was
Yeah,
crazy to
yeah,
me.
shout out to her, man.
Damn, Kendrick, like crazy.
Yeah,
That's
I
a
love
crazy.
Kendrick. I
joint
just
right
sort of fell on Kendrick in the last.
Serious.
I'm
Good
tough,
Kid,
man.
Mad
Like,
City is
Listen,
OD.
ball is life over here.
yeah, I'm tough.
Ball is
on-
life over
You
here.
got to be
Good
the
Kid, Mad City.
greatest for me.
He
to
gonna
even-
say he just got into Kendrick. This
I did.
kid-
I told you this before. I was like, I didn't like him. I
hustler
was.
gangster
Fuck with
music.
Damian.
Nah, no,
You listen to Damian Lillard?
it's not even. No, it's not even.
He
that.
listened to
I only-
Lonzo Ball.
See, he talking crazy. I only like.
This kid ball.
What's the word I'm looking for here?
Street trap music.
I only like street music. Like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So a lot of times, if you hear
something
any,
you can relate to, that's it.
yeah. So I'm really from Clayton between Gates and Green. So for me, it's
So
hard
you
for me
listen to
relate
M.O.P. then?
Yes,
Yes.
exactly.
They
Yes,
not come.
like-
They ain't come out.
Like,
and
if somebody ain't get
Now, what
shot,
you
some
talking
drugs ain't get sold, so that right there happened, I'm probably not gonna relate to it. So I like
Yo, he
the,
told me that the first day I came up here. He was like, "Yo, Ty, I can't relate to the
like
new
I
stuff."
like it, but I can't like. I
Time out.
like J. Cole,
Yo,
but I
you know what? We're
can't
gonna
really.
interview you. What made you want to do this? What? Listen, people.
Ball
What
is
made
life,
him- What made him want to interview rappers
and he don't
in
listen
this
to
day and
him.
age that you don't listen to?
But I don't.
What's the
Inter-
method
now
to
ask
your
anybody in
madness?
here. Ask anybody. I've never interviewed a rapper that I don't even like. Like I won't even do it. Like you're here.
won't do it?
No. What? Why? Like I don't want to talk to him.
Listen, that's it. That's him.
I'm dead. No, I'm dead serious. I'm sorry. I
you
really
know,
don't want to talk
It's
to
crazy
him.
because I may not like all the new mumble joints and all that, but
Trev Ball.
no. Let me tell you, I won't buy their album and all that. You go to Salsa Con Fuego on a Thursday, and that joint hit, and that Hennessy is in your system.
I mean, I'm with it. I just
You
don't want to
might
talk to
hear it a
him.
little clearer than you do going to
Let me
work.
tell you something.
I just don't want to talk to him.
It's
I want
bars
to hear
like
the songs.
that.
I just don't want to talk to him.
And I won't, it's crazy because hip
Do you fuck
hop.
with Cardi?
Yeah.
That's the
No.
thing right there.
Yeah.
You don't?
No, I saw the
Yeah.
video because I watched Revolt.
Uh-huh.
I saw the video and I'm like, okay, he doing the whole belly. He reenact the whole belly with his video. The song is like, all right, but I can't listen to that going to work. I can't do it. Like, it's just like,
Sometimes you want to just turn up.
no, I do.
Yeah, I was
Sometimes
about
I
to.
want to turn up in the whip. It's like music is about
It's
modes.
different now,
You
though.
feel what I'm saying? And now people get away with the excuse. Like, instead of making a complete album that's for every type of
Yes, I do an EP.
mood, now a lot of times what they'll do is they'll just be like, yo, my music is just for the trap, or my music is just for the emotional heartbreakers, like, you know what I mean?
But
So-
you know what's crazy?
Hold on, we gotta go to the
Yeah, because I'm going to go somewhere with that.
718-239-9200. We come back, man. I'm gonna dig into battle rap legend Cortez's journey for a little while, man, and let's see what else I can squeeze out of him. Make sure we promote this, whatever you got going on. Let's make sure we talk about everything you got going on. But we back in a second. Yeah.
American Dream Radio. It's not just about the dream, it's about knowledge, humor, $3 curses, and just good music. You know what I'm saying? Keep it locked. Jazzy Joyce told you so.
Yeah. Y'all see what's going on? American Dream Radio, man. Battle rap legend, man, in the building.
American
Mr.
Dream.
Cortez. I think everybody's out here dreaming a little bit, man. When the whole thought of American Dream Radio came on, I think everybody can identify
Facts.
that word, American Dream. I think we
Yes.
all know exactly what that is. So, you know, I've been chasing it for a while now. I know Trevor's chasing it, Fly Tie. Shout out to Harlem.
We all chasing
First Lady. I think we all chasing the American Dream. So, you know, when people start to see that ADR, I think it's going to start to stick with their head
Facts.
more and more and more. But speaking of American Dream, man, I feel like you're on your way to achieving that, or at least getting close to that. As you know, I don't want to overstep it too much. I don't know if you're almost there yet, but it looks that way from the outside looking, and you're getting paid to do what you want to do.
It's a
And,
blessing.
yeah, it's got to be a blessing to do that. I guess more than anything, one of the things we do at American Dream Radio is we dig into people's timeline a little bit. And, you know, we really don't got that much time. I know I only got about 15 minutes. Shout out to my engineer. Going to stay for a second and stretch us out with me. But, yeah, man. Hell no, yeah, don't worry about it.
Pause.
Yeah. Hey, yo,
That
come
was
on,
crazy.
Trevor. This Harlem stuff, man. We are too old for this, Trevor.
Now
Pause,
when you
my
say
bad. I
stuff
missed
like that.
I missed
The
it.
viewers ain't though.
No, y'all need to grow up too. But yeah, man, I do want to get into your journey, man. So I guess I want to ask you from the jump. We're trying to do this as quick as possible. Where you from? Tell everybody where you're from. I ain't gonna put your real name out there, but where
Brooklyn, Bed-Stuy. Cortez is my last name. You
Okay.
know, Myrtle Ave, right up the block from LG, in between Marcy, in between Fort Greene.
Yeah.
Like it was different where we was at. You
Yeah,
feel what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like my hood is basically the borderline Bed-Stuy, borderline Clinton Hills, borderline South Side, and borderline the whole Jew area. And it's like,
Wasn't
man,
nice.
it was a melting pot, and it was crazy. You know what I mean? Like, I go back to the hood now. It's all gentrified. You know, it's for the better.
You can
though.
walk around Brooklyn
no,
free
people
with the
jog
flip
now.
flops.
It's
Yeah,
nice.
people
all
can
that.
jog
I
now.
got
The
flip flops
parks
in
are
my car
cleaned
now.
up.
So all they
you
do
don't.
is
You know?
run.
You have
So
to
you know,
beat
it's a
it.
completely different Brooklyn, but I can appreciate what I grew up in because it conditioned me to be a certain individual to always go get it no matter what. But it also kind of opened my eyes to what's out there, what we not seeing, what we missing. So with this journey with the music, it's like when I travel, I appreciate it more because now I see how people are supposed to live, like not how we grew up living.
Now let me ask you,
but thought it
when you
was
say
regular
grow up,
shit.
I'm thinking 0 to 10. That whole time you lived in the same area that you
crack
moved
era.
around.
Crack era,
What
man.
year
I
was
used to
that? Just
coll-
the years. Like, don't get too.
Wow,
but-
late 80s,
late
late
80s.
80s. Like you talking about. I used to go to school. I'm second grade. My son is in my little brother's in like pre-K, and I'm walking to school. And I used to collect the tops, the colors. And I used to be like, ooh, I got a gold top. Ooh, I got a green top. Niggas ain't got the green top. And we used to go in the class in first grade, second grade, and match. Yo, what colors you got? It's not crayons. It's crack vials. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, I
Like,
know exactly.
It's a whole different. And this was regular shit. You understand? Like,
How
oh,
old-
no, but don't put your hand on it. Oh, no, that one's broken. Don't like,
This
the
how
shit
you
that
was
we just know
conditioned.
condition is just completely different.
How old are you?
33.
Okay.
Just turned 33 too.
Yeah, shout out to you. I seen the birthday just passed too.
Yeah.
Yeah, happy belated, man. I seen y'all tear Lust up too.
We did on Playroom.
Playroom?
I did Lust a couple weeks ago, but
Okay, yeah, I seen the money on the floor. I seen Conceited.
Yeah,
I didn't like that. I feel like next time you walk to the strip club,
definitely. You
don't
go
let
always
this happen again.
Listen,
like,
man, listen.
Not that I'm advocating for the strippers, but if I was, Trevor.
Do your thing.
All right, I was about to say, stop acting like that.
It's your bread.
I definitely turn up.
Yeah, I seen that, man. I appreciated that look right there. But let me fast forward this a little bit. I guess when you're like, when did you get into the music thing? And before the music, were you playing, you said basketball? I heard some basketball talk.
Yeah, but I never went, like, I fucked up in school. So that thing was a dub.
What school you went to?
I went to LaGuardia Community College.
No, even before that. I mean, like, as far as like high school.
Yeah, I went
junior high school. Junior high school too.
Junior high school, I went to St. John's Prep.
Okay.
And then in high school, I went to Science Skills Center. That's like downtown Brooklyn. It's like an extension of Western House, basically.
Okay.
We ain't have much, but it was a dope school. You feel what I'm saying? A lot of my day ones, how I started rapping was in that school. Though.
Yeah.
My best friend, Shay Boogie, we was like in 10th grade, and I was rapping in the lunchroom, and he was like, "Yo, I make beats," and he was like, "I make beats."
On the table.
And I was like, "You make beats? You talking 7th grade here? You know what I mean? 8th grade?" And I would go all the way to Fall Rockaway to his house. We would cut class, go all the way to Fall Rockaway, stay in his crib, and learn how to make a song. Like, a lot of people start with just freestyles, rapping over beats.
Right.
My man Shay used to make the beat, and I used to try to come up with a hook and work on bars. So he taught me that structure early on. By the time I got out of high school, started fucking with bitches.
I mean, hold on. I don't want you to gloss over this.
No. So I'm gonna get to that. So when I did that, I flunked out of college, and then I was like, you know what? I gotta do this music shit. Like, a lot of people do gravitate towards it. And I had got a record deal when I was young. Rock Life Familiar. This is like 06.
This when True Life when he was
True Life, Aztec, and all that.
Okay. Around slapping people.
Nah, I remember when he was with the champagne and the cereal. True Life.
Yeah, I was dumb young. Like, I don't even know if he'll remember. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was dumb young. I would just be in the offices. But a lot of people, I used to go to the open mics, sneak in. The Pyramid, whatever, Jay Hatchett shows. And I used to sneak in, be underage, listen, and then go rap. And then after a while, people just started like, yo, he's good. You know what I mean? Get me in, and then, you know, just work my way up on the unit. L.A. Reid came out to a show. I performed. I won the showcase, and he was really gravitating towards me. But it was around the time of all the reggaeton wave and all that. So I feel like they was more like trying to
get you to do that.
Typecast me into shit like that.
Yeah, I was tough on reggaeton too.
Yeah. So, you know, I always respect my people, but I'm not gonna be a joke to my people.
Right.
My Spanish is not all the way up to par, especially at then. Now I've been working on a lot more, but back then it was terrible. I said, nah, I mean, after every line, like, I'm straight hood, like, you understand? No media training, no nothing. So I was like, yo, this is not what this is not what I do, you know? And I met a lot of people, learned a lot, and then when I lost the deal, I got a publishing deal with Universal where I was writing, and it helped my pen more like write R&B records. Man, I worked with Lupe before he popped. I worked with Keisha Cole before she popped. Like, I was in the studio with these people not knowing who they were.
Right.
Yeah, there wasn't nobody yet.
Just trying to create records. And Atlantic had us, like, down in Miami all together. Like, it's crazy. You understand? So I was already on my way, industry-wise, at 20 years old, 21.
Did they use any of your song that you wrote?
There was a big spender record that Jay and Freeway did.
You did that?
That was my that was my record.
That was like his only hit on that album, that Freeway album.
Trev would notice too.
No, seriously, that was the only hit that he had on that album.
I'll tell you a quick story behind that. I started working with C4. C4 is the producer that did Akinelli Put It In Your Mouth.
Okay.
And he also did the whole Mood Music too with Joe Buttons. He produced that whole shit. So I was cool with him. So I used to go to that basement in Queens and record with him. Stack Bundles would be there.
Are you talking about probably DJ Envy house?
Nah.
It wasn't that?
C4 had a studio in his house too.
All right.
I used to go there try to work with him. And he had this big spender record. I did it. I did the whole concept of like.
Okay.
It's like
that was a hard song though.
05, like around there. I was young, so I did a record, and it was like I was exaggerating lines. I was like Kanye college dropout, but I had the money for his tuition. Like it was all like exaggerated bars on money being a big spender. And then Fab wanted it for the album for the joint that he had with Neo. The
I know
the
what
joint
you're talking
with
about.
him and Neo.
Yeah.
You make me better.
Yeah.
So he wanted that record, and the producer C4 was like, I want 20, 25 bands, and he wants points. And Fab and them, Jay was the president at the time, and Jay was like,
nope,
nigga, we're not gonna do that because it's not a single. We got his single with Neo, but we want to add this to the album. Work with us, we'll give you points, we'll give you like a little 10 grand, and we'll break Cortez off like a little 5-piece.
Right.
But it was kind of like, I was trying to tell them like, yo, let me get back in it because they kind of familiar with me on that end. Let's look at the bigger picture. He was like, nah.
What do you do with
I
the
want
beat?
my bread.
All right, he sold the beat.
So they dubbed it. They was like, nah, we good. They dubbed it. And then like 6 months later, I guess that same concept was in their head. And they was like, yo, they got Dame Grease to recreate the whole sample over. I mean, it's a sample
Clean
anyway.
that up a little bit.
He did it, but the way they rapped on it, I was like, yo, that's the same like idea that
But
I had.
Jay does that. He did that with his joint, his single with him and Pharrell. That was Emilio's joint.
Yeah, I mean, I think that happens a lot in the industry anyway. It's not new.
It's so many records being passed around, you know. But I learned a lot. Like, yo, you don't understand. Like when that shit played, Flex played that shit.
Yeah, I remember
20 times in the car, nigga. I almost cried. I was in fucking
oh Lord.
City Island. I'm out with a shorty. I'm chilling, and she's like, "Yo, they got your record." Man, niggas calling me.
You ain't on
I'm
it.
like, "What?" And I hear it on the radio. I'm like, "Oh shit!" But you know what that did? That pushed me. So from there on, I got the publishing deal.
I felt that same way last Wednesday.
Worked my way up, and then
we didn't get an award. We had the award show, and Trev and us, we didn't win. So you know,
listen, man, it's an American dream, man. We gonna get there. We
gonna
get
our
award.
We didn't get our award, so they feel some type of way.
So when that happened, it pushed me to the point. It pushed me to the point where I was just like, I'm not gonna.
I just said this.
Yo, give a round of applause.
You are a son of
yo.
That was so
American.
And the speaker too.
You got the American Dream t-shirts. You know what, D? I respect you, man. I respect this.
So I wanted to get.
I seen him in Harlem. I wanted to run up on him in Harlem. I seen him in my
soul getting
hit.
About it, D. We gonna catch you after the show.
So I want to get this point out. So, you know, around 07, 08, like I stopped rapping. You feel what I'm saying? Because that shit was just like, that shit blew minds. Pause. You feel what I'm saying? So after a while, I started working on little songs here and there. Like I stopped for like a whole year.
Did you battle rap at this point?
Nah,
like, yeah, okay,
this
I
is
was
the crazy
okay,
thing.
Yeah.
And then I said, you know what, man, I'm gonna go to the Pyramid and just get the vibes again. And I went there to go perform, and I bumped into this dude, and there was a cipher outside after. Math was there before I knew Math. Fred the Guard was there. A couple people, and I got in a cipher with them, and I got crazy. And this dude pulled me to the side. I was like, yo, you ever battle rap before? And I'm like, nah, I make music. Like, what you talking about? Like, dubbed him. And he was like, yo, we got Fight Club on MTV.
Right.
We got the first season when
Shout out to International P.
Yeah, so my man Vaughn Jeff too. So boom, they sent me up there. And the first, I mean, I always had mad verses in my head. I went up there, I battled 10 dudes the first night at Fight Club. Beat 9 of them. Ended up battling Jag, which is he signed to Cassidy and them, Chubby Jag. Me and Jag battled. We went 5-6 rounds, and I lost. But everyone was still like, "Who the fuck is this kid that came in here and smoked everybody?"
Yeah.
And you niggas could tell I just ran out of rhymes. So then I started learning freestyle and like I started studying it a little bit. Started going back. Started getting my name up on that.
Let me pause for a second. Was the flight because Sirius Jones came up here with the same conversation and he sort of expressed at the Fight
He
Club.
was on a different level, yeah.
That was the first time that we started to see it happen on camera and two people going at each other.
Yeah,
and
it was more like
was the Fight Club the first? Because I feel like that was before Smack too.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say yeah.
You know what I mean? So it was like it
Good legendary talk. Yeah.
It started a whole conversation of, all right, what's going on here? What can we do? So when that happened, it was super lit. Like I ain't gonna lie, like it started something within me where it was like, yo, I could do this too. And it's competitive. I've always been competitive. And I was like, all right, started working on it, had a little buzz. and they called me for some little Vlad TV thing before Vlad was popping. I won that.
Right.
DJ
And I
Vlad.
started getting called for little like open mic battle type shits. And then next thing you know, this dude recorded in the little Vlad TV shit. Dude recorded on his phone. It's all fucking digitized, like it's mad fucked up. But that was the only footage that got recorded. And this dude uploaded it on YouTube, and the shit went viral. I didn't even know what YouTube was. And next thing you know, the people from Grind Time, this dude direct, he watches every single battle. And he saw that battle, and it was against a kid named Jay Focus, and I killed him. And Jay Focus was the 106 and Park champ.
Nice.
I didn't even know that. So then everyone's like, yo, like people are searching him because he's on 106, and my battle kept popping up as the only thing online.
Did you prepare for that battle, or that was just?
It was just verses.
Okay.
Now, let me ask you something. With these battles,
now or back then?
well, I'm gonna say that this is like a general question. I know a lot of y'all run in the same circle. So when you head up with somebody like you was running with in the street, or you come in contact with, how personal are those battle raps?
I don't really try to battle my mans like that. I mean, sometimes the bags are crazy right now.
Right.
So if it's a bag, it's a bag. But I don't cross certain lines. Like I'll say I don't like lying, so I'm not gonna say I was with your moms last night and did a dong last night.
Right, because I be noticing that like a lot of dudes be like,
I'll break down the situation and be like, you a fake nigga.
Right.
Remember that time we was riding the way? Like I'll say some shit like that. But if you're my man, I might say it slick enough that you and I know what we talking about, but you know, like the fans will get it.
Give too much
but I'm like, you my man, so I'm not gonna go. You know what I mean? Like, you know,
okay,
you don't
go
ways.
all the way in.
Nah, but then if you watch like Hollahan, like I changed that man's life. He killed this man.
I seen that.
I actually teaching him how to get high. That's probably my biggest battle of all time. And that battle right there, but I didn't know him.
In my mind,
I didn't like him.
In my mind,
so
I
when I
asked
don't
to go
like
too far.
then I go in your face.
In my mind, I asked us. I was like, did he go too far with that one there?
I'll tell you something.
Like, I did ask it to myself. I said no, though. I can't know.
I'm alone in Canada. Raekwon is there again after he jerked me with the ice shit.
I seen that.
And son came out of jail. This white boy all jacked up on steroids.
He got the tattoo on.
Niggas mad brolic. And he just keeps promoting. He says he's a genius on drugs. He's God, G-O-D, genius on drugs. I didn't like that how he portrayed it. I was like, yo, what you're branding yourself is not good for the kids. And I said, you know what? I'm going to use that angle. And then his man had just overdosed, and he taught his man how to get high.
It was your fault.
I flipped it, and it goes viral. Like, it's 5 years later that people still hit me about it. I know people that have been in AA meetings or drug programs, and they've gotten out, and they've reached out to me or wrote me in jail and be like, yo, that round helped me change my life.
It actually is posted on American Dream Radio on the Instagram page, so y'all check that out.
Oh yeah,
I'm gonna plug it every time.
What's your like? Yeah, he's a great plug.
Genius.
What's what was your craziest battle where you like, oh shit, I don't know, like he gave me a run for my money?
Hitman, our battle was crazy. Conceited was crazy.
Conceited.
That one was sick. Yeah.
Conceited.
You gotta go back. Get YouTube crazy.
Go back.
Yo, listen. I like Conceited.
Conceited got crazy with me in the third round. I ain't gonna lie.
And I get it with let me bring it back. I got all that.
Cut the music.
But this is early.
Yeah, this is not that Conceited.
This is when Conceited was.
I'm not talking Nick. I'm not talking Wild 'N Out. I watched him before Wild 'N Out. I watched him way before that.
Gon's one of the goats, my nigga. When it comes to writing, yes, it is. He done. A lot of people can't bar with him, and at that time, I battled him early on when everyone was doing the punchlines. Like he started a style. He implemented a style that people still follow. So when you do that, it's like creating a behind the back pass or the behind, you know what I mean, through the legs. Like, you get what I'm saying? You have to pay homage to certain shit that he bring to the game.
Okay. No, I'll give him that, but I'm like,
speaking of, we arguing about this right now, so I want to make sure we get this. I got you here. Top 5 battle rappers all time, no in particular order.
Top 5 rappers, period.
No, because that's a different
battle
question.
Rappers and
yeah, that's a different. So there's two
Top
different
5
questions.
battle rappers: Hollow the Dawn.
No order.
Okay.
No order.
Yeah.
Hollow the Dawn.
Yes.
Math.
Yes.
DNA.
Oh.
And you don't fuck with DNA. Yeah, that's nasty. Clips.
Yes.
I'm about to say I got to give clips.
And
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
I gotta say Lux.
Lux.
Okay, you better. I was about to say
I
like.
said
Now
Lux.
we left Mook out of that. We left Jones out of that.
Nah,
we left
Jones is trash.
Ice out of that.
Jones is trash.
We
Ice
left-
is cool. Mook
Serious-
is good.
Serious
Mook is
Jones
good.
talking.
Mook
Who
is good,
else
but
we
Mook got to come back in order to. And Mook talking too much, and he don't want to come back. I feel like you can't use us to stay hot and not get in the
Who,
ring.
Mook?
Yeah.
And
Feel
then
like Mook
I don't
is
know
using us to stay hot, but he don't want to get in the ring. He overcharging, he overpricing.
I mean, he don't really
It's
wanna do
like,
it.
Yeah, you don't want to do it, boy. Just say you don't want to do it and just come to the events and just be chill. But don't talk crazy because it's a whole different ball game, nigga. You know, I'm not one of those dudes that you battled in a school lot. You understand? There's a whole much more shit, bro. There's 3,000 people in that crowd.
Let me ask you this.
It's a
with
different
the,
look.
with the whole battle rap scene, right? Because I don't see a lot of. Are y'all looking to get signed to a major? Like what is
We
the
even need to.
objective?
We don't need to. Let me tell you
outside
something.
of
Let me
this?
tell you something. Battle rap created its own lane.
Right.
Its own lane where.
Well, not
it's like-
necessarily
it's-
because rap in general, the battle is one of the essential parts of rap.
No.
You couldn't really survive if you couldn't get in
it
those
was an
cipher
initial-
and survive.
It was an initial state at first
Right.
to in order, like a lot of people would battle in order to get
But
deals.
now,
battle rap is its own entity.
Okay.
We're our own lane. We don't need sponsors. We don't need
A
industry support. We don't need a label, and we're selling out venues. I'm talking Irving Plaza.
Yeah.
You're talking Toronto.
$100 a
You're
ticket.
talking London. I'm going to
Yeah.
Australia
More
next
than the
month.
club.
No, I get that.
So we don't need to. We created our own genre, our own lane, but it's starting to go into like an MMA type of format where it's like, yo, we got 20 bands for you. We got 20 bands for you. Y'all negotiate. Y'all battle. Boom. We're going to put on pay-per-view. We're going to do all that.
Yeah, I mean,
it's
I think-
building to that. So it's not more like rap record deals. Now, me, I do music. I
Nah.
do a lot of music. I put out the song with Method Man early this year, right?
hard.
Yo, bro, I've seen the most YouTube checks, publishing checks, all that off this one record where I was like, the fuck do I need a label for? Like, you get what I'm saying? Like,
No, I
it's
get it.
crazy. So if they not knocking on the door,
The bag
I'm
gotta-
good.
the truck gotta
but I'm
back
gonna
up.
work these numbers up. My Spotify
Well,
numbers, all that
I
is
guess
up.
my question probably is, what's like your objective? Or do you want a deal, or are you looking to have
I
a
look at it
label?
like this. I had a deal, 21 years old. Didn't change nothing. I'm 33 years old and I'm comfortable. My son is fed. My bills are paid.
Facts.
I do what I want. You feel what I'm saying? I don't have a boss. I'm comfortable. They're not gonna force me into something. Now, if something presents itself
Right.
and I get a certain demand, of course I would entertain the opportunity. But me, I know Cortez as a brand. I'm not coming out as a new artist. So I need to make it benefit me in many other ways. You know, many other there's other avenues. I don't just have to be a rapper. How about I be a boss? How about I be
Right.
a label situation, a radio situation? I feel like battle rappers make a lot better music now, especially the ones that are known, you know. But even if there's 2 or 3 of us that do make it, I feel like we are on the same pedestal as any other artist trying to get a deal right now. And we're generating more money than most of these guys. Like, I make more money than half these niggas that y'all fuck with that put out records before.
You
Now, let me ask you this.
I don't
You
need
talk
to
about
just do
him
that.
because I don't mess with the mumble rap.
I didn't say
I'm not
mumble
even talking
rap.
about,
I
I'm even
said
talking about just artists that,
In
that
general.
put out records 2 years ago, 3 years ago that they semi-popping and they running around here and they doing interviews and they act like they had a record on the radio that went national,
Right.
but they local, but they decent.
Yeah.
I could sit there and be like, boy, I got more bread than you. I got more notoriety than you. I've been around the world. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like,
facts.
there's things that I could say that these dudes can't. So it's all about bargaining and how you look at shit and just positioning yourself. And that's what really the last year has been about Cortez, positioning himself in order to be self-sufficient in every asset of his brand.
Let me ask you this. I know you got a battle coming up with Head Ice. Is that the next thing you got coming up?
Yeah.
Or what are we in? September what? 27?
27.
When's
Yeah,
that
me and
battle?
Ice is October 21st in Toronto for the chain. It's gonna be crazy. I think it's already sold out.
Okay.
So
Are you bringing the KOTD chain back to
yes,
Brooklyn? That's what
yes,
I want to know,
yes,
man.
Yes,
Like,
yes. I got something special. I'm cooking up a little. I add a little sazon in the adobo
Yeah.
to the pot. I'm cooking up right now.
Well, this is my last question. Music today, with the battle rap, y'all still got the lyrics, the themes, the punchlines. How you feel about, the labels going all the way left.
Ask Me Outside, girl.
Yeah, like signing people like her. Shout out to Cardi B because she came up, but you signing Instagram acts instead of dudes that's really
the game has changed. Though.
You know how you feel about that, and you really putting it down, and like the whole battle rap scene, y'all really giving lyrics, and you get Catch Me Outside. She got a hook, and boom. Next thing you know, they give her a check for.
Well, I feel like I never count the next man's pockets. I never count somebody else's pockets. If whatever they gotta do in order to survive is cool. I just look at it like this. If you want to be a flash in the pan and you get a few bit, but you're assassinating the rest of your career, you're cutting your legs short for a quick check, do it. It's just going to keep proving on and on that these people aren't artists. A lot of the acts that they're signing now are not artists. They're just
Instagram acts.
A song maker or one hot song, but they're not artists. They don't have no It is, it's not so, but it's more like there's no longevity with their music. It's like, yo, I like this song for right now, but by the time November comes and the holidays come, I ain't gonna fuck with it no more. I'm never gonna listen to it again. There's artists that you listen to that you be like,
Young and man,
my nigga,
designer.
But then there's somebody, somebody that you might have heard 5 years ago. That had a dope song that's not really that popular, but you fuck with the song so much because it connects with you. Because music, you connect with with the listener, that you be like, I always fuck with him. Yo, I'm gonna download his mixtape. I ain't heard him in 5 years, but yo, just because he said that one line, I was going through it at the same time, and you support. You understand? So I want to be one of those artists where it's like my fan base and my supporters are genuine, and they fuck with me because they fuck with me. You know, if you fucking with me because I just did some wild shit on Instagram and did some crazy shit, and then the song, all right, cool, I'm looking like an idiot, but my son got to go to school the next day, and I don't want to have these kids making fun of him, and then he got to go through it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I have a certain type of dignity. I turned down Love and Hip Hop for that reason.
Thank you.
Congratulations.
Like, you feel what I'm saying? I turned it down like 3 different times, but it's because I was like, I don't have control of how I'm gonna be marketed or how I'm gonna be branded, and it was a bag, and I was a little fucked up at the time, and I'm like, but it's
as
more
your advisor
like
next time. I want you to call me next time before
we
turn that down. We might have to.
And that's how I feel about the whole NFL thing. Like, my morality will not allow me to watch that game. Man. I'm just saying. And I respect it. I respect it because
we can't lose this last minute.
I respect
NFL. We can't.
I respect it. You know, for what it is, because I feel like Love and Hip Hop is fucking up the brand of hip hop, because you got a bunch of dudes like, I rap now. Where? You know what I'm saying? Or I did this. When?
Everybody doing that. Yeah,
everybody got something working on.
You know what, man? With social media,
and then when you hear them, they be like, "You did what?" With social media,
you know exactly what you want to listen to and what you don't. So you go through your timeline. If you into the boom bap and you want to hear some hardcore lyrics and shit like that, you can just go, yo, man, let me hear some of that. I want to hear some Helter Skelter. I want to hear some pun. I want to hear some whatever. You get what I'm saying? So it's right there. You get instant gratification now because of our phones and streaming and all that. So they're gonna be able to start seeing like who they fucking with. You understand? Like no one expected Cardi B to jump the way she did. The #1 song in the country.
Right. Now, shout out to Cardi,
you look at something like that, you gotta support it. You know why? Because she's being herself.
Right.
She's not being extra.
And I respect that more than anything, because a lot of people swear they're their self, but they're their Instagram name.
Oh yeah, Slim Jesus. Yeah. But I don't
live like that.
You know what I mean? Like
this we're gonna do, man. I appreciate Taz, you been in the building today, man. I want to make sure we say this one more time. When is this battle happening?
October 21st.
Cortez versus Hadal, Toronto. We're gonna go up there and take that chain and bring it back to Brooklyn. I appreciate that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm good in Toronto and all that. This one, I got 2 things I want to get out of here before you go. We do something, advice here. It's a young kid, I feel like, that gets these videos and this information, and I want to make sure you give them some advice.
Okay.
Just about, it's a 14-year-old. They're trying to figure out how they can get on in music or anything else, or just in life. I want you to be able to talk to that kid and give them some advice. But before that, I ain't gonna let you get out of here without asking you your top 5 MCs. Not all time, no order. I ain't gonna kill you with the order. But you gave me your battle rappers. Give me your regulars. Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Nah, see,
Hey,
come on.
big.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Yes.
Go.
Yes. 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 Yes.
Shout out to
Yes.
Clint Hills, man. Best guy.
M.
Eminem?
Yeah, M.
That's 2 Eminem so far. Somebody
M
else
is
give-
nice. It's crazy.
Okay.
Now, I will say 50 because of it's the influence. It's the influence.
Yeah, it's no
like,
right or wrong. Yeah.
hooks, everything, like the genius of like he's taught me more like the structure of a song, like even when it's gangster, how to make it commercial. So that's a big influence on my writing.
Okay.
And y'all gonna be surprised about this one, but Keith Murray.
Keith Murray?
I ain't gonna front.
Early on.
I didn't have that. Murray?
The most beautiful
My
thing.
top 5. Now, is he successful? No, because honestly,
Nah, it's no.
honestly, no. I'm just saying, honestly.
First of
Nah,
all,
I gotta put Tip.
T.I.?
Yeah.
Ooh,
But
that
no,
hurt too.
you
I-
said Tip. I would think you meant Q-Tip.
Nah, I knew Tip. T.I., man.
T.I. The influence
Started
because
trap music.
Trap or Die was
No, Trap or Die is
You know,
wait,
when I
time out.
started
Trap music.
Trap or Die is Young Jesus.
Trap music.
Trap music.
I'm sorry, Trevor, you little grounded baby.
I'm just
You know
I
every
tell you,
album ever.
I tell you, these three always on my bubble because of how I learned how to write. It was T.I. I learned certain things on how to write with T.I., certain things with Keith Murray and Joe Buttons. I learned how to be more personal as an artist. So it's like that 5 spot is different because
I
it's
feel
like
like you gave
the
Joe
influence.
6 then. I feel like that would be
Yeah,
the
because like
6.
Moon Music 2 is like probably one of my
No,
most
he
favorite
definitely.
projects of
I
all
like
time.
Moon
Yeah,
music.
he
I
got
do.
a mean joint. I like that joint.
So you know, I always took things from those, but heavy influence of just what I loved is of course J, Big, M, and
Or Keith Murray in there. I heard
I still think
I said somebody else,
beautifulist
too.
is it a word?
Who?
It-
the most beautifulest
yeah,
thing in the world.
beautifulist.
Yeah, that was the first
That's a
album I
real
ever bought, though.
word.
That's
Really?
the first album I ever bought.
Shout out to
Okay.
Keith Murray, man.
I think the first album I ever bought was Big Al.
Would you listen?
Ooh.
Life, the first
Ooh.
Big Al album.
Yeah, before he died.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that was hard.
Hey, you learn a lot. You know what I'm
Taz,
saying?
I appreciate you, man. We definitely getting Grammy'd out of here. The music coming on. That mean Ty gotta go. We getting kicked up off the stage. This we gonna do, man. I want to make sure we do this the right way, man. Like I said, there's a young man or a young person, and they tend to catch these videos on these internet even more than the adults.
Yeah.
So I want to be able to have them talk for a second time. You slow that down for a minute.
Make
and
sure
just-
if you can chop this up, because I'll post this. I like to post
No,
this part
we
on the
definitely.
gram.
I'm gonna get the whole thing, then we'll chop it up and get it to you too. But it's,
Anybody looking to be in the industry, let me scratch that. Anybody looking to chase their goals and they're actually serious about it at 14 years old, keep your eye on the prize. Realize that every step that you take has to lead into reaching that goal. Like, you understand? Like, going to school, studying, plotting on what your next school is, where you graduate from, how to get to those things. Like, really, really realize that every day is an opportunity to get closer to that goal. If you treat it like that, you'll eventually reach it, whether it's 10 years, 20 years, or 10 days. You understand? If you apply yourself every day and say, yo, this is my goal that I have for this year. And every day you apply it and you get closer to it, by the end of the year and you're at that goal, you're going to realize, oh, okay. And you keep on and just stay persistent with it. You know, there's always going to be ups and downs. There's always going to be trials and tribulations. But at the end of the day, you get to live another day. You get to breathe another day. And it's a blessing. And just work hard towards it and you'll reap the benefits.
Yeah, that's it, man. American Dream Radio. King Khalil is in the building. Mr. Lafayette Party, DJ Fly Ty. Give us like 5 minutes. Cool ass Trev.
Yeah.
No Dot Disrespect. I know you got the podcast
Yeah.
coming on and all that. And
Saturday, yeah.
What age? Y'all like 28 now? 28 podcast?
Yeah, we on 28. 27 was a all female joint.
Yeah.
So I let the females get in.
So you back on
show
the-
them all at the
Yeah.
Paper Box in
Yeah,
Brooklyn.
I seen that
Okay.
too. I ain't gonna
Pull up to that. That show is going to be super popping.
make sure. Do me a favor, because you might have
And I'm
a
gonna
fan
do a
that
Puerto
didn't.
Rico, and I'm probably trying to do a Puerto Rico relief event.
Let me know. We definitely.
If you need me to host it, I'm hosting. I'm good.
Trevor, I'm tired of this. Is what we're gonna do, man. Dude, tell everybody where they can find you at,
You don't
because
want
there's
me
some
to
people
hold.
here that never.
At Cortez_HSP. Think Hispanic. Cortez_HSP. That's for everything. Snapchats. My snaps is wild funny. Instagram, Twitter, You want to work, do business, CortezPolitics@gmail.com.
One more time, there's a concert coming on tomorrow, you said?
Yeah, tomorrow at the Paper Box. It's the major stage. Cortez performance, certified gays, Who Freshest Fist, Misfit. It's gonna be crazy. Jose Santiago. It's a crazy show.
Outside of that, the Head Ice battle, can we catch that on one of the internet
Yes,
pay-per-view?
it'll be on pay-per-view at
some people
KOT.
can't get to Toronto.
It'll be on pay-per-view at KOTD.tv.
Okay.
That's gonna be $20, $30.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
it. So you know what I mean? Like, make sure y'all come out support that.
Don't fire stick it either, Trav.
I don't even have that.
All right,
Cody, baby. Cody, baby.
As long
you don't
as,
have that. You
as
slipping,
As
Papa.
long as it ain't a Mayweather fight price, it'd be like $1,000 pay per view. I'm
you
like,
got,
fam,
you got that 25, you 30?
I'll catch you on Facebook. Okay,
Listen,
not paying that.
American Dream Radio, man. We appreciate you being here. Tez in the building. Mr. Rivera, I appreciate you. I'm going to get you soon, man. Don't think I'm going to let you slide
Most
out of here.
definitely. Got some questions for you,
I got
brother.
some questions for you. But Tez, I appreciate you being here, man. You're a friend to the room, a friend to the family, man.
Nah, we could definitely gonna build. I'm gonna flood y'all with music. Let's just build. Let's stay
Please
in
give me
contact.
the music. Stay in contact. Whatever you're doing, we on the air almost all the time. So get us
Send 'em on.
everything, man. American Dream
Pleasure.
Radio.
Thank you,
Thank
guys.
you.
Yeah, we out.
One.